Hi, how's it going? This is a cool truck. This is Icon FJ number 104. It is an FJ44, our big 6-passenger 4-door version of the original. And it's pretty cool. So let's take it out for a drive, talk about it. I suppose first and foremost, I should announce, this is a new Icon color. So we originally launched the brand with a color we call Rocky Mountain Gray. And then over the years, we've added a ton of colors. Let me see if I can get this right. We have Sand Tan, Volcanic Black, Quartz White, Spruce Green, Eucalyptus Green, Sierra Brown, Mayan Sun, which is like a funky bright orange, and now this new one which we're calling Pacific Blue. Did I miss any colors? I'm not sure. Oh, that's right. And we have Slate Blue. Can't forget Slate Blue. That's like a light sort of gray blue. This truck's took a little extra time to do because of the time it took to develop that new color with cardinal coatings. As with all of the Icon FJs, it is a super durable Teflon polyester hybrid SDIC powder coat finish over a 5052 H32 unannealed 5/32 thick aluminum body. Bodies are built up in Canada by our friends at Aqualoo to our specifications. There's probably about 70 deviations from their standard build that we request, and they've been very kind to accommodate me geeking out over the years. This truck has a lot of the new Fandango whiz gizmos, some of the updates as pioneered on the Peterson Special. So most notably, that would include the new Icon center console with the 8100 NEX Pioneer head unit with navigation, reverse camera, voice to text, app interface, CarPlay, all that goodness. CD as well, although I don't know if anyone uses them anymore. For speakers, we did the full call audio with the amp and bass upgrades. We also have the new Icon rear view mirror assemblies on the exterior, as well as the new interior rear view mirror, which we basically poached from Tesla. Really well made, nicely designed, super sturdy, no vibrations, and auto dimming electrically, which is kind of cool. It's like one of those little things, but it really makes a difference. Those ones with the little flip flap, they never really did the job very well. These new digital ones work much better. We also have the new Icon gauge clusters, co-designed with our friends at Dakota Digital, and then CNC'ed updated housing for that, and then the matched one for the glove box door. New glove box door art, new font on that art for the 4x controls, and that font carries through to the new clock, the new gauges, and the new dash knobs. For those of you that are not aware, the dash knobs, you have simply lights, wipers, fan, vent, and temp. The light knob is a traditional push-pull or rotate to click to turn on the interior lights. Then wiper, push to wash, otherwise you have delay and 3 speeds. Fan is a constant variable potentiometer, so not click, 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 but constant smooth rotation, varying fan speed. Vent is simply when you can read it as a V, that's your dash normal orientation, then you rotate one way to go to floor, the other to defrost. Temperature knob, you may notice the earlier Icons had a cold and a hot. Fortunately, now that we updated with this edition with the new Vintage Air Gen 4 unit, not only is the air volume way better than the previous unit from an alternate manufacturer, but now we're able to simplify, so we only have T for temp, so all the way left is cold, all the way right is hot. There you go. That worked out really nice, because that way instead of 6 switches I had 5, which meant I could squeeze them all together on one plane and then make room for the totally unnecessary but nifty clock. Anodized aluminum AC knobs, so no plastics. Again, stainless steel TIG welded powder coated sissy bar on the passenger side. The new 2-stage windshield frame clamps, which are kick-ass, stainless steel, made in Chi-Town. Okay, since we're talking about interior, we also have the sport pedals. We also have the Icon fire extinguisher. We also have seat heaters in the front and in the rear seats. We have the Chilowich textile option, which means the inserts upon the seats as well as the rubber-backed floor mats. Those are all removable to expose the polyurea coated aluminum floor with really good quality rubber drain plugs, so you can hose it out, really easy to care for. The third row on this truck we did with our jump seats, which you don't see too often. They're kind of cool. They're reminiscent of the original Toyota Land Cruiser jump seats, but dare I say they are crafted better. They don't crack and break at the hinge point. We reinforced that, and we also introduced a little bit of a rake to the seat back to make them at least marginally more comfortable. On the soft top, we have our usual absolute financial disaster, hour eating, we're lucky if we break even on it, insulated soft top with the Mercedes 3-ply Hearts canvas, an 1/8" jute waterproof layer, and then another 3-ply canvas. And that's secured everywhere with 3M Velcro and YKK Marine zippers, and then we use Bentley 10X snaps. So as soft tops go, probably the nicest, most tailored and quiet soft top with insulation property I've ever seen. I think it drives me nuts when I drive modern Jeeps. That top is so loud. Flap, 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 flap. It just drives you nuts. Okay, let's see what else. I guess that's it on the inside. Obviously the console has the USB and SIGGI style power ports on front and rear planes, the LED light on the inside, the gas shock on the lid. It's crafted out of stainless steel. Cup holders are ABS rubber extrusions, so they're removable, so you can clean them out and care for them. And they stop the rattle that our previous console had when you put like a coffee mug or something in there. Mechanically, nicely set up truck. We're running the 5.7 LS, that's 420 horse, 440 torque. It's an aluminum fuel injected motor. We run the factory General Motors program in the computer with mild alterations for specifics of our configuration, like our gear ratio and stuff like that. I really like running the OEM programs whenever possible, because you just cannot match the refinement of the amount of time the OEMs invest in such things. It really makes a difference. Also easier to service, and it's not some freak program people can't maintain. So behind that 5.7, this truck's running the column shift 4L65E GM automatic, electronically controlled with overdrive gear. And then that in turn sends power through to the Atlas 2 twin stick shift on the fly part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case. Axles are Dynatrac units. We've got the Dana 60 Pro Rock high pinion beast in the rear. And in the front, we're running a Dana 44 special version of one, built again by our buddies at Dynatrac, with superior axles, fine spline, and other internals. Both the front and rear axles on this truck are running the ARB locking differentials with the dedicated air compressor. You'll notice the switches for that are below the dash to the right of the column. And that's another subtle update we did. We now manufacture our own little box for those 3 switches. The one ARB supplies is just a 90-degree bracket, so you see all the wiring in the backside. It used to drive me nuts. So now we make those. We also sell those on the website, and I'm surprised how many of those have been selling. Turns out I guess a lot of people have been looking for something better. So that's all good. We also sell those new rear view mirrors and the gauge panels, and they're compatible with your vintage FJ40 in most cases. We're running auxiliary lighting, front and rear LED. Those are controlled via these toggle switches under the dash. We're running the Warren winch with the ARB and Viking brand recovery gear bag full of all the stuff you just might need one day. And running the the roof rack and ladder. That's probably enough. You get the gist. What do you guys think of this color? And we worked kind of long and hard on this color because blues are tricky, especially in matte. Sometimes they just don't look right. But I think it came out really nice. It has, like all the Icon powders, you know, it has mica, nanoparticles of mica that create that reflective sheen value. So it plays with the light. You see it in bright light versus shade versus nighttime. It looks totally different. Thanks again for watching my ill-produced videos. Any questions, reach out to us. Old school phone, 818-280-3333. The website is icon4x4.com. Facebook is simply me, Jonathan Ward. And Instagram, which is really taken off. It's kind of cool. It's not just our vehicles, it's just stuff I dig. And that's icon4x4. So there you go. Have a good day. Thanks again.